Okay, here we have a booklet that every Navy personnel who went on board received this booklet. This is the US.S.Philippine CV-47, and it says to keep this booklet with you while aboard. And this was really neat. This was a 1946 booklet. Okay. And it really tells them everything. It tells them the overall length of the ship, which was 886 feet. The beams are 91 feet. You know, it has everything about this. You know, the screws, the battery, everything. Okay, first it starts off by telling you the importance of the ship in order for everyone to appreciate and to treat it with respect. Okay. And this will tell them about, you know, where the mess hall is and everything. Numbering of compartments, military courtesy. This is really, really quite a book. So I don't know how many of you still have that from when your father or grandfather was in the Navy and went on ship. But this is really a nice one to have. Absent over leave or liberty. Battle stations. You were assigned to everything. Damage control. Obscenity, that wasn't allowed at all. Important places and how to get there. So pretty well told you where everything was. Where the barbershop was, and the dental office was, and buying clothes, and supply room. Where everything was. The laundry issued room. The ship store, the post office. Clothing and small. And do you know that it was a court-martial? It says so somewhere in here. Court-martial if you had somebody else's clothes. So if you found any clothing, you had to hurry up and turn it in right away. Because if you were found with somebody else's clothing, it's an automatic court-martial. That's how things were then. It was law and order. Sick bay. And see, it was just stapled. That's how they done it back then. General information going on leave. They will tell you exactly how to conduct yourself and the importance of your clothes and how your clothes had to look, you know, and stuff. And then you had to ask special permission in order to leave the ship. You had to salute the officer on deck, the whole works, and request permission to leave the ship. Permission to leave the ship, sir? While on liberty, how to conduct yourself, to return aboard, lucky bag, your mail, smoking. Ooh. That was a fire hazard. And this is the part of the uniform on how you're to be dressed, how to wear your hat, everything. Very, very, very all in details. The do's and the don'ts. If you find any clothing, turn it in to the master at arms. It is a court-martial offense to have the clothing of another in your possession, no matter how you got it. So see, it's very, very important. Find any valuables, turn it in, all that good stuff. Don't lean or sit on lifelines or railings. Everything. I mean, there's a rule for everything. Exchanges of liberty, general notes. Very, very detailed. So this is kind of a really neat little book to have. Well, I gave them reading material too. Okay, and then if you'll see the roster of officers, so you knew exactly who was who and their position. No chewing gum was permitted on board. Could not chew gum. Okay, and be a good sailor. Then if you look here and everything, this is where they have all your different parts of your ship. So you could see where everything was. They're all numbered. So you had a general idea where everything was on board. So this was really good. You know, when you're first getting on such a big ship, you can get lost easy, and that's the point of the booklet. Okay, and some extra notes if you needed to write some notes. Okay, so there you go. Welcome aboard. This is the USS Philippine Seas. So, check and see if you still have one of those. If you do, or if you know the value of this, because this is one of the collectibles that's going in my collectible board and stuff, where I like to put things up and find out the value of them or what they're worth today, to have this in my possession. So if you know, leave a comment. If you have one, go ahead, talk about it if you know any of the stories that went with the person who served. Okay? I'm bringing you a lot of pictures of that time and everything on some of my other videos. So you'll want to sub me and join me as a friend so that you can see some of the pictures that were taken when they went on Liberty and everything, like when they went to Japan and everything, and Tokyo and stuff. So that you can see those pictures too. They kind of all go hand in hand, but this is some of that. Okay? Bye-bye now.